Okay, so like I said, there's a right way and a wrong way, and the wrong way would be, or the right way would be to tear this all down, because what would be best would be to use new like Simpson ties here that go up and over this, so that I have bolts here and here, or screws or nails. But as you can see, because of the way the railing posts are attached, I would need to completely redo the railing system, which would suck. So the only type of post cap that would work is something like this, where it's a U-shaped and it bolts under here and then bolts to the post, which isn't, it's not great, but I'll tell you why it has to be that way. So as you can see, originally they just did, this is what's, I guess this is called toe nailing, but a typical toenail would have a nail going this way and then a nail going this way from the other direction, so it's like a half-assed toenail. But it's held up for since 2001, so that's plenty of 24 years of use. And honestly, the posts are fine, other than the fact that they're rotting at the base, which is the real problem that I'm trying to solve. But as you can see, they're splitting, and this is actually not as bad as some of the other ones. So I figured, while I'm already here, I might as well replace these with some 6x6, which will be a little bit stronger, obviously. I was going to do 8x8, but it's really hard to find hardware for 8x8, so I'll just stick with 6x6. And then, as you can see, so they have these two 2x10s fastened together, which is nice. And they have the same on the front, but then they have this 2x2 notched out here, which means that a traditional bracket wouldn't work here anyway. But it does give me more space to take something like this and bolt it. Well, I'm going to screw it up in there. This will, like I said, this will go all the way up to the corner. The other option would be to take an 8x8 and notch it, but it'd be such a weird notch pattern. And yeah, I just don't think it would work very well. But then, of course, down here, the easy thing, or not the easy thing, but the thing to do down here is I'm gonna dig it out. I did take a rod and just kind of dug down to see, and there is indeed a concrete footing, or a concrete pier, but it's like a foot down from the ground. So I plan to dig till I can see that and dig a little bit further down. I'm going to drill into the old concrete and epoxy some rebar. I'm going to put 4 rebar, one, all around the post. Then put my sonotube over that pour and let it dry. And when it's dry, I'm just going to drill and install a post base, which will keep the post isolated from the ground and should make it last a lot longer rather than burying it. And it would be hard to do so if I had the post in place. So since it makes it easier, and these should be replaced anyway, just gonna go replace the whole thing and go with a 6x6, like I said. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna have to do that to all 4. But I think it's probably the best plan that I can come up with. As you can see, I haven't actually shored the deck up yet, obviously, because these are loose, but I do plan on smacking those in to shore up the deck. Interestingly enough, like over on this side, like this post is a lot longer than the one on the inboard side, and as you go further along, so as you can see, like they're all sticking out different amounts. So I'm just going to trim them till I get a reasonable amount of tension, And before I actually fix the deck to the new posts, I'm going to use a jack and level it before I'm done. To get the concrete square across all four, I plan to just use a post here, put a little stake in the ground with some string and go across and just use like a line level, just to get them flat-ish. You know, they'll be flat relative to each other. But yeah, I mean, that's probably the best thing that I can come up with that doesn't require me completely re-engineering the deck. So yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts. I'm going to start picking up some stuff tomorrow and maybe even start digging, shoring it up tomorrow. But time is short because I got to get it done before August 20th, which is the first day of school. So, got to get it done, and it's going to be a lot of work. It's already been a lot of work, so we'll see how it goes.